Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Richa, and if you're new here, I am making videos on things that I'm doing around here, things that I feel like doing. I don't have a specific niche, just to let you know. But in today's video, this is going to be a vlog style. Spring is finally here. I mentioned that last video. If you haven't checked out my last video, it's all about things to do in spring. But today I want to set up my garden. Now I'm a first-time gardener and I did a lot of research, but I heard even though you do research, it's kind of like a trial and error. I've always wanted to grow my own herbs, my own vegetables and things like that. So today I thought that we can go to Lowe's and pick up some things that I do need. Some of the things I've ordered online, but some of the things I do need from the store. Sorry, I'm under the weather right now, so my nose is blocked, so I'm like really breathing out of my mouth. But yeah, so if you like gardening or you want to see how a first-time gardener really sets up everything with the amount of knowledge that I could possibly get, let's go. So the first stop I want to go to is going to be Lowe's. Let's pick up some things from there and really roam around. I do have a list of things that I need to get. I have a couple of soils that I need to get, different soils for different things that I'm planting. I need to get seed starter trays. What else do I need? I think I'm gonna pick up like spearmint that I can plant because we use a lot of spearmint in our house. What else do I need? I have a list on my phone. I don't have my phone right now with me, but when we go in the store, I'll show you guys exactly what I pick up. So let's go. So we're back, and I know I'm in the same position, but I kind of want to change up the background because I'm always filming in my room, so I think a little bit of change is nice. So we just came back from the garden center. I'm going to show you guys in a little bit what I did get, although I did order some raised flower, sorry, not raised, I did order some raised garden beds. They're the ones on the wheels. They just came in, so I think it's time to build them. see how they look and kind of map out exactly. I already have an idea where I'm gonna plant everything because I did a lot of observing throughout the week actually, and a couple of days before, where the sun hits, what times do the sun hit, because most of my vegetables and, you know, things like that, they really do require a lot of sun. They require at least 6 to 8 hours. So I did a whole timing on that. But I thought it would be kind of fun to show you guys how I'm building it. So yeah, let's start building everything. So I hope you guys can hear me, but I got a huge box from Amazon. So I ordered my raised beds from Amazon. I love the way it looked. So got like a huge box. I don't know if you guys can see it from where I've cropped you. You can't. So I'm gonna lower you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now, I have a little bit of bending issue today. My back is really hurting. This usually happens when I'm sick, so no biggie. But let me, you know, put you guys a little bit down and then we can start with the whole process. Oh. Do you see how big this box is? It's crazy. I mean, I'm gonna have to break it down and put it in my recycling bin. I don't know how else they're gonna take it. Oh yeah, that's it. That's my bending problem. Can't bend it. Alright, so when I was buying this thing, like you said, boy, I was really looking at how easy the assembly is. So hopefully the assembly is easy, because your girl is sick and she cannot do extra work, because I'm feeling right now super hot. Apparently the day I decided to do this is the day when it's so hot. I have the AC running, not really helping, but I saw the reviews and they said that it's an easy build. I mean, I'm an IKEA girl, not gonna lie, love IKEA. It is a Swedish company. Hell yeah, I support Sweden. Oh, God, does it have a lot of steps when it comes to building their stuff. And I simply don't have the energy to do that. So, let's hope this one is good. We'll find out after I take out the pieces. I'm hoping this build is not more than an hour long, simply because I just don't have the patience today. But with gardening, I realized that you have to really go based on, like from all the research I did, you have to really go based on Mother Nature. What does Mother Nature feel like? Is she in a good mood? Is she in a bad mood? I don't know. So really depends, like if it's warm, if it's cold, what. This day is the perfect day to do it because it is warm outside. Now it is starting to get warmer in New Jersey, so I think I need to get some of the things that I really do need to start planting. I need to get it going. Some of the things I'm going to be planting are going to be later, like in May, but I do have to start them indoors first. So yeah, I hope I did really good enough research for this. But anyway, I'm not even really worried. It's my first time gardening. A lot of people said that you learn as you start gardening. But yeah, oh my God, my ankle. These jeans are not helping. Instructions, very good. I mean, I've ordered things before where they don't have instructions. Like, how am I gonna figure it out? I don't know. that it has that many pieces actually. That's a plus. I don't know if I'm wonky. Am I? Oh well, you're just gonna have to deal with it because I'm already sitting down on the floor. Can't get up. I have issues. Alright, not bad. Let's look at the instructions. Oh. Alright, so let's get started. So let's just start with making this. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'm thinking, should I time myself just to see how long it takes? I think I should, because that way I know. What time is that? Alright, it's 10 minutes to 3. So let's get started. Easy build, I'm not gonna lie, like it was very easy, though I did mess up a little bit, so I had to go back and fix that. This one has a bit, like, it has a handle here. However, I put on the other side where the wheels are, so I had to change that. My nails are so long for this project, like I'm just thinking the whole time that I need to cut my nails because this is really getting annoying, but it's coming along really well. I think we just have a few steps left and we're good to go. So the next one is just taking this big one, just gonna put it in here. Perfect. Now I think the hard part is gonna be because this is lifted, I kind of have to bend down the metal. And I never used to have an issue with my left hand after my surgery. But during this build, I'm having major problems because my left wrist and my hand is really hurting. But we're gonna get through it because we're so close to just finishing this up. So let's see how that goes. Here, I'll do it later. We'll do it my way for a little bit. All right, so how do I need to put these in? Are they going in the inside or outside? Guys, I'm just gonna say one thing, a pro tip. If any of the ladies or guys have long nails, yeah, you might wanna like cut your nails right before doing this because it is not working out. And I chipped my nail too, which is annoying. So yeah, try not to have long nails when you do this. First one in. That is some work. And I think you will chip your nails when you're doing this. I'll see you guys in a little bit once I'm done with this. And I'm fucking hot as hell. Alright, we just need to put some finishing touches. And then we're done. And there we go, she's built. Nice and sturdy. Took a lot of energy. It was actually done. Oh my god, I look like the worst right now because this girl is fucking hot. It got done actually in 45 minutes, which was not bad. I kind of figured out halfway how to do it. The last part when I put the stand on, that was something I read afterwards, because when I put two of the parts together, that's when I was supposed to insert the thing. Didn't do it, but whatever, it worked out. It's sturdy, nice and sturdy. So next thing we need to do is bring in the soil from my car. That's what we need to do. I don't even want to go outside because I'm fucking hot right now. I don't know how many times I've said it, but I'm so fucking hot. Alright guys, so I wanted to take some time now to show you guys some of the things that I bought for my gardening thing. I'm gonna start off with the things that I want to plant. So I'm gonna show you one by one what I'm gonna plant. The sun is almost going down, so I'm not getting great lighting, so sorry. But let's start with what we have. So I have a whole bunch over here, all the things that I'm planning to plant, okay? So today I picked up spearmint. We use this a lot, so I was thinking that's gonna be a great herb to plant in our garden. Next is cilantro. We love cilantro. Anything that we make Indian, we put cilantro, so I think that it's great to have these, and I actually have 2 packs of that. So I have one of this one and one of this one, which I think is going to be great. Next I have basil. Basil is something that I don't really eat, but I do want to get into it because I love a pizza that has basil in it, pasta that has fresh basil in it. It just, you know, kicks the dish a little bit to a higher level, I think. So planting this. Along with the herbs, I am also planting dill. I love fresh dill. I could put it in a cream cheese spread. I can just, you know, sprinkle some things in, cover it with cheese, like a nice goat cheese covered with dill. It tastes so good. So that's why I want to get this. The vegetables, right now I have a few actually. But we're planting tomatoes. We eat tomatoes all the time. Even if we don't physically, even if we don't eat like raw tomatoes, we use it in a lot of curries and we buy them constantly. So I think it's good to have your own. Next, I love salads and I wanted to get the romaine lettuce. So that's what I have over here. And then next thing is cucumbers. One of my favorite vegetables to eat is cucumber. I love, love, love cucumber. It's one of the things that I can just slice it up, put some salt and pepper, and just eat it. Another one that I'm planting is jalapenos. Love jalapenos. I can put it in everything. So I thought it was a great idea to have jalapenos planted. The other thing that I wanted to plant is potatoes. These ones, they're going in. I'm planting these ones. These ones are the Russet Burbank ones. So I'm gonna plant this. We're gonna try to plant some strawberries. This whole technique into planting this, which is an experiment. And hopefully they grow and they grow nice. I don't know if these are sweet ones. It didn't really say if they're sweet or not, but yeah, I'm gonna plant this. Next one that I have is garlic, although I can't really plant it right now. It's gonna be a fall harvest. Let me say on here. Oh, so I did a bit of research and I am gonna have to, oh, it's New Jersey. All right, let me see. I thought I was under the impression that I can't plant garlic. I'm gonna do more research because on this one it says product of New Jersey, and it's saying that I can plant it and have it for the summer. So let's see. But garlic is something else. My dad loves garlic and we pretty much put it in all of our food. So yeah, so have this. Next are a few flowers that I'm planting. So I heard that some of these vegetables, they thrive I mean thrive, when these two these two flowers are planted. Marigold is one of them. It thrives when it's planted next to some of these vegetables. I'll get more into it when I'm actually showing you guys when I'm planting things, but marigold is one of them. Right next to the marigold, I am planning to plant the zinnias, because they said that zinnias and marigold, when they're planted next to each other, it is so beneficial for the vegetables that I'm growing. So I got these ones as well. And the other one that I got is just to plant them and just decorate around the deck area and the garden area, is just some wildflower. And I love this packaging, it's so beautiful. But I'm gonna be planting these. Another thing that I did pick up, which I did mention, actually I did not mention, I don't think I did, but I need to, for some of the vegetables, especially with the basil, the tomato, and the jalapeno, I need to do indoor seed starting, just so they can thrive when it's time for them to be planted. So I picked up this thing. Ooh. This whole thing when I was in Lowe's, and I was doing research on this, and the one that I have, and let me show you what I have. The one that I previously got was this one, which is great, is biodegradable, so you just put it in here and you can just put it in your garden. But for my specific vegetables that I'm growing this season, they need to be able to germinate. They need heat. So I went to Lowe's and I picked up this one with a lid and a drainer, which is on the bottom. I initially wanted to get the silicone ones. They didn't have it, so I just went with this one. And it has 72 cells, so hopefully it does the trick. But with this, also what I did order on Amazon after doing a bunch of research is a heating mat for the vegetables and the herbs and whatever, so they can easily, quickly germinate. Our weather this year in New Jersey has been so weird. It's been cold for 1 week, hot for a week and a half, and so on and so on. So it's very hard this year, and I can't believe I chose the most difficult year to garden, but that's the year I chose. And our weather is just so on and off, and I have not experienced so far, and as far as I can remember, I have not experienced this kind of weather. So I hope this can kickstart everything ready to be planted. Another thing that I do want to mention is I have a garden diary, garden planner, where I'm going to be putting everything in, logging everything, including expenses, layout, what plants need what care, a full guide on that. However, I'm still in the process and I do want to make it pretty. So probably not next vlog, or not next, yeah, it's gonna be a vlog next vlog, but not next video, but the week after, I'm probably gonna show you my garden diary where I'm noting everything down. Even so far, I have my little book right here. It's a pretty big book. But I am noting down everything over here, anything that I need, and that's how I was able to go shopping today, because I really, like, literally I wrote down everything. Like, I don't think you guys can see this, my handwriting, if this camera even focuses, which it does not. Oh, it does. But literally here I have cucumber plant, you know, plant early May, mid-May. This has notes on when to plant each vegetable, herb, and flower. Jalapenos, they have to be started indoor in April, and then I can transplant it in mid or late May, so I need to start it in April. Things like that, like cilantro, I can directly go outside and plant them in March to mid-April. And then it has notes where it says sow every 3 to 4 weeks. So all my big notes are here. After reading about that, that's how I had my list of Again, I left my freaking phone on the other side. I'm not gonna go and pick it up, but I had a whole list. But you saw it earlier in this video, what I picked up. So that was a little bit that I wanted to give you a little haul of the things that I am planning to, what I bought. Let's see how it works out. But these are the things that I'm planning to plant. Now I'm gonna move, I said earlier, but I'm gonna move the soil to my back yard, to my deck. And I'll show you guys a little bit where I want to plant these things, all right? Alright, so here are the things that I picked up. We had picked up these ones a while back. These are specifically made from 4 raised beds. Then I have this one that I picked up today from Lowe's. And then I picked up this one as well. So let me show you guys where I'm planning to plant everything. And yeah. So this is the area I'm planning to plant all my vegetables and my herbs and everything. These carts, but raised beds, they're gonna get moved over there. So over here, so I've also monitored where the sun is coming, what time it's coming and everything. And some of my herbs, they need to be on the more shaded, so like they get the most amount of sun, but then later they have to be in a spot where there is no shade. There is shade. And the other ones, like the potatoes, the strawberries and things like that, they have to be in like a spot that needs to get about 8 to 10 hours of sun. So my plan is, let me show you guys. So I didn't think that I was gonna need any mulch or anything, but I think that this whole area, and I'm gonna extend it over here because we have our shed house there. And the reason why I wanted to plant my vegetables here is because we have the hose right there. So it's just very convenient. So I am gonna have to run back, but I'm gonna go to Home Depot because it's literally like 2 minutes away. I'm gonna buy lining that I can line up over here just for future planting and everything. I'm gonna have to buy mulch. That's what I'm going with. Pebbles usually hurt me a lot, so this area is gonna get covered in mulch, and I'm thinking black mulch because that's what we've been using in the front. So it's gonna literally be this area right here. This is gonna be all for my gardening. I'm gonna leave enough space over here so I can walk to the shed. Also, when we fill up the pool, when we come back from Sweden, we need that hose to be able to go through there. So I'm gonna have to plan very strategically, but that's my plan. And also in this part, like, this area, I am getting a garden bench where it's gonna be my workstation, because I was thinking, let me show you guys. It's my little dirty deck, which I'm doing major cleanup on this. But initially, where I wanted to have my garden and everything before I did the research or whatever, it was going to be in this little area. Unfortunately, the sun does not come here long enough for me to plant it over here, any of my garden thing. But this would be literally perfect to have a little garden, right? I think so. It's just not enough sun. This table used to be our dining table, this one over here. It's a glass one. And yeah, I was thinking to make this into a work area. This table is too heavy, so I cannot do anything. So instead, what I'm doing this year with this area is I'm gonna turn it into a Zen area. So I'm planning to bring a mat over here, get this table somewhere over here so it can actually be used as a dining table for the summer days. And just gonna clean this up. I have plugs here. I'm gonna put in a little fountain thing here, 2 seats, a mat, and just a relaxing. And then I'm gonna have some lights going on here. and decorate this part of the house and just make it into a zen nice area. That's what I'm planning to do. Sounds ambitious, but I think it could work. So that is pretty much my plan. We have a lot of cleaning to do in this area, to be honest. Even my deck, we tried to garden a little bit, but people get very messy here. So this year I want to clean everything up. We have, like, if you can see, like broken vases and stuff. All of this is gonna get thrown out. So that's my little plan. Wow, I am so sick right now. But also I want to like jazz up the pool area because I just think it's so plain and boring. Like, we have this table over here, if you guys can see. Like this table right here, that needs to be washed. We have like chairs flying and stuff. So that's gonna be the summer project. And I usually get the weekends to do it, but I'm gonna be proactive this year and get shit done. But yeah, that's what we're planning. So now I think I'm gonna go into Home Depot, get the mulch and everything, because right now they're on sale. I'm gonna get the liner, and if I have time, because it's actually really late, I'm gonna try to do it right now. If not, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. But I'm not saying my goodbye. I'm not saying my goodbyes right now because we're gonna be proactive. At least I'm gonna show you when I go to Home Depot. At least this video will be a video for like setting up everything. So without being delayed, let's quickly go so we can pick up everything. All right, so we made it to Home Depot, literally 2 minutes away. Let's see if we can pick up the things that I actually need. Also, I'm recording on my phone because my battery died. I guess because of all the yapping that I did. But anyway, let's go in and check out. And I'm gonna check out some other things in the garden center. I was thinking to get this in the little deck area. I don't know, I think I'll prefer the mat that I've seen. Probably. Wow, I think they're emptied out over here. Pretty empty compared to Lowe's. Alright, let's check out what we need. Alright guys, I'm back from Home Depot. I did not get to film that much. I have a few clips in here, but it wasn't much because as soon as I got there, I needed to ask them about where the lining was, and then I met a really nice guy who actually knew a lot about gardening, and he heard me, so he guided me through the whole thing. I told him that I'm a first-time gardener, and he was super nice and helped me pick out the mulch that I needed, the lining that I needed, and explained so many ways what I can work with over there in the garden. So it was great. Today has been, God, a lot of work. It is mainly just going to the stores twice, picking up the heavy bulk soil. The mulch was crazy, like I didn't think it was gonna be that heavy, but I guess because they wet them down because it has to stay moist. So yeah, this girl is tired as hell today. My nose has been running. I've just been going like the whole time. So the rest of the work I'm gonna do it later. I will do it tomorrow. You guys will see it in the next vlog where I'm actually setting up everything, putting in the soil, and hopefully I can get done with at least seed starting for for a few of my herbs and vegetables. That's gonna be in the next vlog. Then I also have some DIYs that I want to do. Let me tell you one thing, which a lot of people did say when I was researching. You need to keep an expense tracker because gardening is expensive. It is so expensive. I mean, this morning I spent like, what, 80 bucks? Just now, picking up just a few things, I spent like 100. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, so I don't mind. I already knew it's gonna be expensive, but once I set it up, it's not gonna be that much, that I know, hopefully. And hopefully the garden gives me the fruits and vegetables that I want, and it's gonna be good. But thank you so much for joining me today, watching this little setup buying haul kind of video. To be honest, I don't know how it's gonna look when I'm editing, because I honestly don't know where. I did clips and things everywhere, so sorry about in advance. I haven't looked at the editing yet, but if it's a little choppy, sorry. I'm gonna try to be more organized next time. But I'll see you guys in my next one. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel, because a lot of this now, since the spring, summer is coming, I have a lot of things planned. And if you know somebody who's a first-time gardener, have them subscribe to my channel and share it with them, because a lot of mistakes that I'll probably make, people can help me out. And if you guys think that I'm doing something when you watch this video, please let me know, because like I said, don't judge me, but I'm a first-time gardener. I've done a lot of research, and like I said in the beginning of the video, even if you do your research, it's a trial and error, and you learn it when you're gardening. So yeah, alright, I am gonna get out of these clothes. They're dirty as hell. My arm is hurting from all the carrying I did today. So I need a good night's sleep, and then I'm gonna start working on my garden tomorrow, and you will see it in the next vlog. Bye!